There are still a couple months to go on the Rockford Road Bridge replacement project in Plymouth. The construction has not only impacted drivers, as Eric Nelson reports, it has impacted area businesses.
I-494 and Rockford Road has been a cone zone since early June. And some business owners are seeing orange because their profits are in the red.
So my business is definitely down. I'll say average 30 to 35% down already.
A new bridge going up has sales going down for Raj Kumar at Duffner's Deli.
I have no idea what's going to happen. For next 3 months to stay here, I need at least $33,000.
Raj has owned the deli since 2014.
How's your day going, my friend?
And it has been a Plymouth staple for 36 years.
The soup is awesome. There's nothing ever that isn't good.
I got chicken rice and a chili on the back.
But now the deli's future is uncertain. Construction on the bridge will continue until mid-October. And Raj doesn't know if his business can survive.
Yes, I'm hoping, yeah, I can. Yeah, I mean, my customer helping me.
Sometimes I'm like, oh, I gotta go, but it's a hassle to get over there.
All right, my friend, how's your weekend?
Despite the challenges, Raj remains upbeat, and his loyal customers are pulling for him.
You know, I know he's a small business, and, you know, this road is important to him.
The city of Plymouth gives Raj frequent updates on the bridge progress. He says they have been supportive.
They bring their staff here to have a lunch here.
But Raj does wonder why this project wasn't part of recent I-494 construction.
I wish they were done when 494 was closed for over 8, 9 months, 10 months. They did, did all the bridges, 6, 55, why not 9 you did that time?
This construction project is no joke. If you take the entire detour loop, it will take you roughly 15 to 20 minutes to get back to where you started. In Plymouth, I'm Eric Nelson, CCX News.
While the new bridge is expected to open to traffic in mid-October, the entire project is expected to last until late November. Planned Parenthood officials say they are being forced out of Title X funding, which could impact clinics and patients in the Northwest Metro.
In Brooklyn Park, we see about 4,000 patients a year at Planned Parenthood, and about 1,500 of them rely on Title X for some portion of their care or to cover all of their care.
The federal Title X program helps low-income people get access to birth control and STD testing. A new Trump administration rule would prevent the organization from providing abortion referrals to patients. So to avoid doing that, Planned Parenthood is opting out.
We were forced out of the program by our own ethics because we will not comply with a rule that means our doctors have to mislead people or misinform or uninform people.
Planned Parenthood says this move will affect low-income people the most because some will not be able to afford medical care. A new Plymouth park features a first in the city. The Meadows Park is located in the growing area of northwest Plymouth, not far from Meadow Ridge Elementary School. One of its features is a double zip line called the Sky Ride. It's the first park in Plymouth to have that feature. Other amenities include 2 play structures, one for younger children and another for kids up to 12 years old. Plymouth officials say the new park helps the city stay on track of its goal of providing a park within a half mile of each residential area. Qualities such as confidence, discipline, and respect are characteristics for which all people should strive. And in this week's edition of What I Learned at Summer Camp, we found a program that teaches kids all of those things, along with a few tips on self-defense.
So go work hard.
In the summer months, it's generally a time of rest and relaxation. But here at the World Taekwondo Academy in Maple Grove, the summer is no time to rest if you're trying to earn a black belt.
Most people, when they start, we want to try to get them to get their goal, reach their goal of black belt. That's why it's up on the wall up there.
This is summer camp at the World Taekwondo Academy.
1, 2, double.
Where students can come in twice a week for classes, followed by other activities with their group.
It's really fun. I like it a lot.
11-year-old Aaron Garbo is one of the students in this summer camp. He's been involved with Taekwondo for the past 3 years.
I was kind of inspired after watching some martial arts movies, I guess, like Karate Kid and stuff.
This camp will certainly teach him how to do a few of the moves he's seen on the big screen. But Master Barry Shipley says Taekwondo is about more than kicks and athleticism.
Our goal is that they're confident enough to defend themselves if they need to, and that they learn how to be good, successful people. Good.
Shipley has been a Taekwondo instructor for the past 24 years. He says children involved in the program learn confidence, discipline, self-control, and respect.
Learning great life skills, but also having a good time bonding with their teammates and their friends.
If students want to ultimately earn their black belt, Shipley says it can take 3 to 5 years to get to that level.
Slide back round kick.
But along the way,
Builds your confidence and strength.
the kids develop skills that they'll be able to use for the rest of their lives.
It's for everyone, and there's benefits for all age groups. Good job, guys.
If you missed out on the summer camp, the World Taekwondo Academy has a fall program where they pick up kids from school and bring them to the academy for classes. And finally, Plymouth Creek Center hosted its annual Pie Day fundraiser on Wednesday. Volunteers served up to 45 pies ranging from apple, cherry, and strawberry rhubarb. Every slice came along with a scoop of ice cream for $5. The money will fund supplies and equipment for senior programs.
We should once again have some very strong volleyball teams in the northwest suburbs this fall. As Jay Wilcox reports, Osseo will be one of those top teams.
With a good core group back from a team that was 22-7 last season, there's reason for optimism in the Osseo volleyball program.
Really good. We have a lot of people returning, and a lot of people that have played together a lot before, so it's really good.
We're going to be a very versatile team. We've got a couple of key players returning, and they're just meshing well. They're getting along and getting used to playing with each other.
If there's a defining characteristic to this team, it's that versatility. Now it's a matter of taking advantage of it.
I think it'll help the team because depending on who we play, we can kind of adjust what type of people we have in those positions, and it'll help with like their weaknesses or their strengths, and then they'll help our strengths with the other team.
Four-year regulars Taylor Kwan, a top libero, and outside hitter Lindy Ogery are strong players. Riley Steester is also back, and the Orioles will be strengthened by having Allie Hinsey available for varsity play after transferring last season. Last year, Osseo lost a 5-set epic battle against Wayzata in the Section 5 3A semifinals. Powerhouse Champlain Park went on to win the section and state titles, but this season the Orioles could be pushing the Rebels and others for that top spot.
Wayzata is going to have a strong team. St. Michael's going to have a strong team, and so we're not the only ones just going after that. But it's exciting to kind of have that hope for it.
No doubt Osseo will be a very good team, but the path to state is not an easy one. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
The Orioles play Tartan at 5 o'clock Saturday at the Breakdown Classic at Edina High School. The Wayzata football team has a core of players with a lot of varsity experience, and the Trojans are hoping that translates into a successful season. Here's Jason Malillo with today's training camp report.
This is Lambert Brown's 4th season with the Wayzata football program and 3rd as head coach, and he's built strong relationships with Trojan players.
You've got just more time with kids. You get to know them better, they get to know you better, and you're able. So what that allows, I think, us to do is for us to push them a little bit harder, and them try to have greater trust in us that we want what's best for them.
Coach Brown came my sophomore year, and I think he's really changed the program for the better. I think we're a much more high-intensity team now, and I think we can really pull it together in the long run.
There's a lot of trust that's been put in there, on and off the field, because he's been with us for so long, so I trust him with everything I got, and he trusts me with what he wants me to do, so it's great.
There's a 4-way battle for starting quarterback between seniors Tom Schmidt and Carter Tibbetts, junior Austin Berthume, and sophomore Ryan Harvey. The O-line should be solid with returners like Jack Carver and Joe Solonic and new starting center Jonas Waskowski. Jake Wildermuth will lead the receiving corps, and on the ground the Trojans should have a good 1-2 punch with Malachi Jackson and Christian Vassar.
They're both physical backs. I think they're both over 200 pounds. Both about 210, and so I think they're both physical backs. They bring some confidence and some, just some steadiness to the offense.
We both run hard, and we both run with. We run with a purpose. Both of us, all the running backs do.
The Wayzata defense should be a solid group led by linebacker LaShaka Rokes, cornerback Sam Robertson, and DNs Marcus Culp and Joe Demro.
The defense is looking really good on my side of the ball, and I think we're, with a lot of returning starters, I think we'll be good.
Wayzata lost 5 games last season, but 4 of those losses were by a combined 10 points into some very good teams. In 2019, the Trojans are aiming to grind from wire to wire in every game. Jason Malillo, CCX Sports.
Here's the skinny on Wayzata. 6 starters are back on offense, 5 on defense. Lambert Brown enters his 3rd season as head coach. The Trojans will host Blaine on August 29th.